Again, I have ace-2 of clubs here. I'm probably not folding to a big blind shove here. He was more aggressive at this point. I probably would not fold. On that flop, I'm probably not going to fold. Now, I'm just going to pause it here because I have 7s on the right, UTG, which is important. What do you do on a flop like this? Well, this is the problem. If I c-bet here, he doesn't really have enough chips to do anything. He can't call, he can't float, he can't, if I bet, he's jamming, I'm going to be getting 2-1. So he's not going to jam air. He wasn't bad. He's not going to jam air there very often. So typically when I hit a flop like this on the button, I'm going to bet it always because I want to bet all my hands. I want to bet when I flop nothing. I want to bet when I bet strong. Just not going to do anything with my range except bet all the time here. But in this case, when I hit this flop, almost anything he's holding is going to get it in. So like, let's say he flopped a set for some strange reason. He's not going to fold the turn anyways. And so really the only thing that can happen is club by checking. If a club hits the turn, here, then I am risking him not having a club and him just giving up on the hand. However, he's going to expect me to bet a club. So I'm really just banking on the fact that he probably has nothing. The stuff he does have, if he's going to stack off, he's going to stack off on the turn anyways. Like he's going to come out, bet the turn, probably not fold. So really, I think checking here is optimum. I can't see how I would do anything else. And of course with the 7s, I think just opening makes lots of sense. So you can see I check. The turn comes and thankfully he just jams and he's struck dead. Which is pretty sick. So I bust a player, win a huge pot, get up to, almost 30 big blinds. And that's really where I want to be. It's like it gives me a real good chance to win this tournament now. So I opened the 7s. I actually missed what happened. I don't know if I got 3-bet or not. I apologize. I was looking at the other tournament. I'm not in the hand anymore. It's a terrible flop for 7, so I think it's fine. So again, the ace-4 there, I choose to fold. The guy min raises on the button, and I chose to fold again. And I kind of started thinking at this point, I need to start trying to win this tournament. I have 30 big blinds now. I haven't had 30 big blinds the entire final table. And I really need to start trying to accumulate chips. So I just kind of made it my mission, I think even with that 10-7 raise, to start accumulating chips. So when I do something like that and I have 30 big blinds and I just want to run over this table, I'm going to open up probably about 40% of the hands, maybe 30-ish, 30 to 40% of the hands. 9-10 is probably, it's a tight fold as far as I'm concerned there when I'm trying to raise this often. But at this point, I just want to try to run over the table because they're going to be short and I won't be, and it just gives me so much more flexibility to play tight. And so here on the right, I have 4s. I think I end up opening this. Actually, I might not open if this TY4 donation guy, thank you for donation, opens. Oh, no, I do open it. So I'm going to open to my standard, which is probably 15 or 16 something. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, 17. Okay, it's a little bit higher. So I get a call, and why do I check that flop? So let me just explain why I'm checking that flop. Basically, I don't want to create a big pot. It's the same logic I've been given the whole time. So why don't I bet there? Because really I can't call a check raise. The only thing I can do on a check raise is 3-bet, and it's just too suicidal in my opinion. By checking the flop, it gives me a chance to see a really safe turn. The 7 it's a pretty safe turn. Puts a heart draw on the board, but our 9 or a 10 now have gut shot. But really, I don't mind the 7. It's not that bad a card. Just really trying to keep the board lower. Ideally, it pairs when you have a low pair like that. A 3 on the turn would be probably the most ideal card besides a 4. So I want to give this guy a chance to bluff. He's very aggressive, so that's basically why I'm doing it. On the left, I have ace-2. I'm pretty sure I opened that. So now the board pairs. It's a 3. I am always calling. Like I said, I guess he could have a heart flush there, but he's just so aggressive. I think he would have bet more with a heart flush, and his betting becomes deliberate. Like, it doesn't really tell a story. So he could have a jack. So he's planning to check raise a jack. Anything else doesn't make sense. Except a heart flush, which, I mean, if you hit a heart flush, well, good for him.